Good evening. This is the Dean of all things spicy from Conjured Vapors Peppers. So I'm here to do a pepper review for you tonight. So last year I received some seeds for what I thought was a Roxa Lantern Black, and it came out a beautiful, gorgeous peach pod. If you watch some of my previous videos, you've probably seen the parent pod. This generation, which I believe is the second filial generation, I got another pod that was like its mama. And I'm super excited for this one because of the stinger. See if I can get the camera to focus. Look at that lantern shape. It's almost perfect. Not quite. It's a little heavier over here on this side than it is over on this side. But man, if I could get that a strong, even shape with that kind of a stinger, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let's cut her open and see how she looks. Handy dandy knife. So the last pod that I reviewed from this generation was similar in shape. It was a little lighter in color and had slight purple variegation at the top. This one is more like its mom, which, hey, maybe it'll smell and taste like its mom, but we'll see. This is what she looks like on the inside. Not a bad pepper, actually. Very few seeds. Which, if you're a pepper grower, that's not a great thing, right? Because you want some seeds. I am going to remove some seeds from this, so apologies for how long this is going to take. I absolutely want to save seeds. Well, depending on how she tastes, if she's not at least Serrano heat level, and if she has floral flavors or a lot of bitterness, I may not save these seeds, but I won't know until I try her out. So this plant was just like a previous video. It was grown completely in a red solo cup. So I don't know how many pods I'm going to get off of that plant. So that's why I'm doing this now. I'm saving these seeds. I love growing out hybrids. It's one of my passions. It's like Christmas morning every single time I see the pods growing. I love seeing the differences in the shape. I love tasting the differences in the flavor. So, and that one broke apart. I cut a little too deep. So I have, I don't know, about 8 seeds or so, which should be plenty. There we go. So this is my Roxa Lantern Black X UV for unknown variant. I have a feeling that the parent was probably something like a scorpion because of one of the phenotypes of one of the many F2s that I have this year. At least I'm assuming F2. Let's see how she tastes. Mm. Now this was delicious. Very citrusy. it didn't last too long. The citrusy flavors went away probably 45 seconds into eating the pod. And then it became pepper forward. Right now, as I'm speaking, there's a slight bitter tone at the very end, at the very, very outset of this pepper. I don't think it's that hot. I'm thinking that this pepper is probably 50,000 on the Scoville scale, maybe 45,000. Perhaps a little higher. This actually, if I could grow this one out and I could get the same thing in future generations, could be a gorgeous plant for someone to grow who's new to the pepper community and just, excuse me, just wants something that is in between Serrano and Thai, but is sweet. That would be this pepper. The heat level, like I said, right around 50,000, maybe 60. The burn, interestingly, is right directly in the center of my tongue. Not the tip, not the base. Perhaps a tiny bit on the lips. This is a great pepper, y'all. If you want to make a sauce and you don't want it super spicy, you want it to where other people in the family can consume it, this would be your pepper. I would also love this pepper cut up on a parfait. Oh, any kind of yogurt. Take some regular, like, Greek yogurt, drizzle a little bit of honey, not much, because this pepper has a sweet flavor to it. Top it with this pepper. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what else would I use this for in culinary purposes, in culinary use? I would say this pepper would be great in fish tacos. This pepper would be really good in anything light in flavor or texture. My wife makes this really good dessert with just like blueberries and homemade whipped cream. This would be excellent with that. Yeah. So I'm super excited about how this one came out. It's not quite as hot as I wanted, but for those who don't like super spicy or who can't handle super spicy, this would be an excellent pepper. I'm absolutely growing this out in the third filial generation. Super stoked about its stinger and its shape. Yeah, not quite as hot as its mama, but delicious. So this is the Dean of all things spicy from Conjured Vapors Peppers. Thank you for watching. I'm out.